Let's talk about the latest launched OPPO smartphone Reno 13F 5G with urban avant-garde aesthetic. Design. Now let's talk about the specifications of this smartphone. Firstly, talk about the display of this smartphone. This phone features with rigid AMOLED display, 6.67 inches Full HD+, punch hole display, resolution of 1080 by 2400 pixels, approximately 92.2% screen-to-body ratio, 20:9 aspect ratio, approximately 394 ppi pixel density, 1200 nits high brightness mode, 120 Hz refresh rate, and with Asahi Glass AGCDT Star 2 glass protection. And now talk about the camera of this smartphone. The smartphone with triple camera setup on the rear that includes 50 megapixel 26mm wide-angle camera with aperture 1.8 and support optical image stabilization, along with 8 megapixel 16mm ultra-wide-angle camera with aperture 2.2, and with 2 megapixel macro camera with aperture 2.4. For selfies it has 32 megapixel 22mm wide-angle front-facing camera with aperture 2.4. Video recording maximum 4K at 30 fps on rear camera, and 1080p at 30 fps on front camera. 4. The software. The handset turns on Android 15 operating system, based on exclusive optimized version of Color OS 15 screen on top the device. Under the hood, the phone CPU is octa-core 2.2 GHz quad-core Cortex-A78 plus 1.8 GHz quad-core Cortex-A55, powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 6 Gen 1, 4nm chipset, paired with Adreno 710 GPU. In terms of storage, the smartphone plugs with 8GB, 12GB of LPDDR4X RAM, with 8GB, 12GB of extended RAM, and 128GB, 256GB. 512GB of UFS 3.1 onboard storage, which is further expandable up to 2 TB via microSD card slot. The physical dimensions of the smartphone measures at 162.2 by 75.05 by 7.76, 7.82 mm, and it weighs around 192 grams, and the color options: graphite gray, luminous blue, plume purple. Colors to see in this smartphone, and the device comes backed by a massive 5800 mAh battery with 45-watt Super VOOC fast charging support. Additionally, the smartphone also features optical under-display fingerprint sensor for biometric authentication, with face unlock. The connectivity option on the phone includes dual SIM 5G, dual band, Wi-Fi 5, Bluetooth 5.1, GPS, USB Type-C. Headphone jack, with dual stereo speakers support, USB Type-C charging port, IP66, IP68, IP69 dust and water resistant, and with NFC support. So now let's have a look at the pricing details of the smartphone. The OPPO Reno 13F 5G has been priced for 8GB plus 256GB storage variant at €379. Conclusion. So what do you guys think of this OPPO Reno 13F 5G smartphone? Do let us know in the comments section below and subscribe for more tech updates. Thanks for watching. We'll see you guys in our next video.